I'm about to show you how to clone any voice in DaVinci Resolve 21 just by typing what you want them to say in a text box. And all you need is at least 10 seconds of a person speaking to go from audio like this, where they flubbed a line,
"I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as wife,"
to this,
"I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as my wife."
As you can hear, this is really impressive, and it only takes 2 minutes of work, which is way faster and easier than it was to do in the previous version of DaVinci Resolve, which I also made a tutorial about. And I'm sure there are certain people preparing to comment how terrifying this is too, either because you can now literally make anyone say anything, which I agree is terrifying, and which I also recommend that you be very careful whenever you're doing this, making sure that you have permission from a person to do it. In addition, another reason you may be terrified is that this is using AI, and a lot of creative people are understandably very against AI. If there's a bit of good news about this tool though, it's that the AI technology behind this voice cloning feature is all completely run and handled on your computer. There's no servers or data center or water being wasted to use this technology. It's all running locally on your machine, which I think is a good thing. Also, this video is sponsored by my friends at CrowdReel. If you want to make extra money with every wedding that you film, CrowdReel is a service that you can offer that is basically passive income. Here's how it works. You join CrowdReel and they give your wedding couple a QR code that they can print out and put around their wedding reception. Guests scan the code and then can upload photos and videos of the event that they take, and there are usually over 500 photos and videos that are uploaded per event. CrowdReel handles all of the hosting, and you get to deliver a full gallery of all these photos and videos to the couple the day after their wedding, making them extremely happy and possibly even giving you access to some extra cell phone angles that the guests filmed that you can sprinkle throughout the full wedding video. For all this, CrowdReel starts at only $29 per month with complete white labeling, meaning that you can fully customize the branding, colors, and website to match your brand. You can then charge your couples anywhere from $300 to $600 or more for this service, easily making 10 times what you paid for it, and it only takes you 5 to 10 minutes to set up and run. Like I said, it's basically passive income. You can check out CrowdReel at the link in the video description, and when you use that link, enter coupon code MATT30 for 30% off your first year of CrowdReel. If you want to learn more about CrowdReel, I also have a deep dive video on the service on my YouTube channel, which I will link to down in the video description as well. Now, back to the tutorial. Now, in this example, we're going to be fixing a line that a person was speaking that was flubbed. This was a groom at a wedding reading his letter to the bride, and he messed up the line. And this is a very common mistake that you're going to run into whenever you're filming weddings or interviews or anything like that. You have someone you're filming who says a very important line, but they mess it up and you don't notice until you get to the editing, and you basically have to edit around this messed up line, which can be very difficult to do. In an ideal world, the person would have just spoken the line correctly in the first place. Well, now with this voice cloning tool in DaVinci Resolve, you can fix that line that they messed up, restoring the original content of what they were saying. This feels ethical to do, but please, I would still always recommend getting a person's permission whenever you do it. Now, to use this tool, all you have to do is have your video project open with your video clip of the person saying the line that you want to change. And the first thing you're going to want to do is select a portion of your timeline by pressing the I key at the start of the clip and the O key at the end of the clip, so that way your in and out points are created. And you want this clip to be at least 10 seconds of audio of the person speaking whose voice you want to clone. And you're going to want to make sure that their voice is the only voice that you can hear when you play back the video, because trust me, if you have multiple people speaking, this tool is going to get very confused and it's not going to work. In this case, I have very clear audio of the groom speaking from a lav mic that he was wearing. You are then going to want to go over to the deliver page in DaVinci Resolve, uncheck the export video box, title your file, in this case we'll call it groom letter demo, choose the location where you want to save it, and then under audio here you're going to want to choose wave for your format. Linear PCM is great, 48,000 with a bit depth of 24. Then for render, make sure that in/out range is selected, and go on ahead and click add to render queue and hit render, which will take a few seconds and result in you having a fancy new wave audio file on your computer waiting for you to use it. With that done, that is the only ingredient that you need for this voice tool to work. So then you're going to want to go back to the edit page in DaVinci Resolve, move your playhead to right about where you want to begin cloning your voice, because that is where the newly generated audio file is going to go. And let's hit play on this audio so we can hear how it sounds before we generate the speech.
"I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as wife."
That sounds a little Borat, doesn't it? Take you as wife. Well, let's fix that. So I'm going to go up here to Timeline, AI Tools, Speech Generator. And then for text, I'm going to type, I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as my wife. There we go. We gotta have the my. Let's not capitalize it either. It might do something weird if we capitalize it. We're just gonna leave it lowercase. Then for voice model, you have some presets here, but we're gonna want to go down here to custom voice because we're going to be cloning a voice. You're then going to want to click load and navigate to where you saved that wave audio file that's going to be used for this voice clone. Open that. And then there are more settings down here like speed that will adjust how quickly the line is read, a variation slider that will literally vary how the audio sounds, and a pitch slider to make the voice deeper or higher. Anytime you generate something, it's going to be given a generation ID. So if you find a voice that you like and you want to keep using it, you can remember that generation ID number. Lastly, for file name, you can leave that set to the default and make sure this add to timeline box is checked because that's going to add this audio to your timeline right where your playhead is at. And I would also have it use a new audio track for this generation. It's going to keep it from overwriting any other audio on your timeline. With that done, go on ahead and click generate. And the first time you click this button, an extra download manager window will pop up telling you need to download an additional about 1.6 gigabytes of data for the AI speech generator to work. Go on ahead and let that download and then come back to this speech generate window and click generate again. And in anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds, depending on the speed of your computer and the size of the audio file that you're using as a voice clone model, a new AI generated voice clip will then appear on a new track right down at the bottom. And yeah, let's go down here and check it out. We'll play the original first so you can remember how it sounds.
I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as wife.
Okay, now let's play the new voice clone.
I love you, Jillian. I can't wait to take you as my wife.
Dude, it sounds the same. Isn't that wild? This is so impressive. If there is one con to this tool, though, it's that this speech generation tool will not alter the person's lips when they're speaking to have them better match up with the new audio. So when you use this tool to fix a line that has a mistake, you may also want to cover up the footage with some B-roll as it's playing, and then no one will know. Now, this is just one tool of many that Blackmagic added to the latest version of DaVinci Resolve, and I have more tutorials coming showing you how to use all of the other new tools that Blackmagic has added as well. Please consider subscribing if you want to see all those videos. I will link to a playlist of all of my Resolve tutorials down in the video description, as well as link to my edit videos like a pro guide, which is going to show you the rules that I follow as a video editor to create better videos. This guide is going to be super helpful to you, and I feel like I have to say this now, AI didn't write this guide. Me, a real human, wrote it. It's linked down in the video description for you to check out. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.